All right, if you've been trying to watch here on YouTube, technical difficulties, we're back live. Should be live on Facebook as well, as the Mustangs lead here 7-0 at the first quarter. And the Mustang defense going to swallow up the Tigers here at the gain of one. Going to bring up fourth and about one from the Tiger 26-yard line. And the live link should be back up here on YouTube and on Facebook. So apologies. We're here with two bars. We've been listening on Legends 98.9. And unfortunately missed Creed Newkirk's long run there. Apologize for that. But I think we're off and running now. Tigers here going for it here, 4th and inches. They're going to get it. It's going to roll out to his right. Is Duncan looking for a throwback. Scrambling out to his right. Going to have to throw this one away. And that's where the Tigers are going to, the Mustangs going to get the football.
Yeah. To go for it deep in your own territory, it was a pretty risky chance for Electra to go for it there. At 4th and 2, they declined the opportunity to punt as Wheeler retains possession deep in Electra territory here at the turn of the second quarter.
And Mustang's going to take over here offensively here. That's going to do it at the end of one. So stay tuned for second quarter action. Here's a Mustang going to be facing first and, where are we at, Mike? First and almost in the red zone. Going to be at the
just outside
Electra
26-yard
line.
And thus far, the Mustang defense is able to get a shot of Red Bull in their own red zone, woke them up a little bit, and gain a little momentum and force a 4 and out, and try to look to score here and go up 2 scores.
And, Electra, we talked about, we had some technical difficulties here on the video. Hopefully people were also listening on the radio, but the Electra had the football. They got the opening kickoff, held the football for 8.5 minutes out of the Mustangs' hand. Creed Newkirk takes it 3 plays, 80 yards.
Oh, yeah. He went 74 yards to the house, and that's pretty characteristic of what Creed Newkirk does.
Twins to the left, gun left. Newkirk takes a snap to Gallardo off the right side, skipping through traffic. Going to spin all the way for the first down, all the way to the Electra 14. And just surprising, we're talking about there as Electra went for it with 4th and 1 and scrambled on the pass. Quarterback throws it away. It's Mustang football. Twins to the right, gun left. Newkirk takes a snap. Same play to Gallardo to the right. Cuts it back up inside. Back to the left. He's going to be met there by a wall of red here by the Tigers, but he's going to gain 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it was a bit shocking. I think even more shocking, they came out and they rolled out of play action and run boot and put it through the air, which is something that, at 4th and 2, you'd expect them to at least run between the tackles.
And so if you experience any difficulties on YouTube or anything like that, we're low on service down here in Children's. So just keep refreshing your browser if it goes dead. Twins to the left, gun left, Newkirk. Takes a snap, rolls to his left, sets his feet, looking to throw, scrambles out to his left, still on his feet, back to his right, scramble on his feet, throws this away, get caught by Jackson Graves, going to push forward, and that's going to be 1st and goal from the 5 from the big tight end.
That's just Creed Newkirk with all the patience in the world, just waiting at the last moment. He knew he had his man, Jackson Graves, there in the flats. He was just standing there waiting for a pass. Newkirk just keeping his eyes in the end zone, trying to get 6. But great pickup there by Creed Newkirk to get some yards out of that play. We can hear about 3rd and short here, Coach.
And officially the line judge on the near side here, Mike, was saying it was, first down, but got waved off here as the Mustangs come out, Twins to the right, gun right. 3rd and 1. Going to hand it off to Gallardo, going to get behind Jackson Graves. He's going to go in for the Mustang touchdown. And that gamble there by the Tigers shot him in the foot there as the Mustangs take over there offensively, and they score here, extending their lead 14-0.
Yeah, I want to put this nicely. questionable.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's about as nice as I can put it going 4th and 2 deep inside your own 20.
Snapback, hold down, kick is up. Jesus Loera punches it deep through the middle of the uprights. And with 10:06 left to play here in the first half, Wheeler Mustangs 14, Electra Tigers 0. We'll be back with the Mustang kick right after this. Welcome back to Childress as the Mustangs extend their lead over the Electra Tigers by a score of 14-0. And with the Mustang Championship football score drive, Dr. King.
Mustangs need 5 plays, gets 26 yards deep inside Electra territory, capped off by Chris Gallardo, 6-yard touchdown run as the Mustangs lead this 14-0, 10:05 left in the second quarter.
And fielded, brought down by Aaron Barone. Also Sebastian Juan Carlos Del Rio. And Rolando Del Rio in on the tackle, the freshman for the Mustangs. Return man for Electra. Braylon Nava, dangerous returner there for the Tigers. And Duncan under center. Man in motion, left to right. Duncan's going to keep it. He pitched it out wide, almost puts it on the turf. Hard hit. They're going to say maybe it was a forward pass, incomplete.
Yeah, straight down the line, and the line judge just went ahead and called it incomplete as soon as the ball hit the ground.
Mustang defense swallowed that up in pursuit, as they haven't seen the option here this season. And Electra, in all fairness, hasn't pitched it on film, all the ones that we've seen, maybe twice. Solo receivers left and right. Duncan under center for the Tigers, facing a 5-man front. Man in motion right to left. Duncan takes a snap on the dive. And running tough. Mustangs not doing good on arm tackles. Ball comes down. And Creed Newkirk's going to have to hawk that down as the Mustangs arm tackling Micah Booth. 5'10", 195-pounder just rumbling through Mustang arm tackles and almost takes it to the house. Saved by Creed Newkirk. Punches it out. Doesn't realize it. Scoops back up, and the Tigers are going to get all the way down to the Mustang 25.
Yeah, a lot went on there. Like I said, Booth was able to get to the second and third level, just breaking tackles, accelerates upfield, and Newkirk's able to draw it loose, but they still retain possession. Duncan under center. Man in motion right to left. Same play to the left side. Going to hand it off to Duncan again. To Booth. Duncan to Booth. And he's met by a host of Mustangs. Abraham Segala in on the tackle. Nick Woolard. Preston Hampton checks in at nose. And 2-yard gain is going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. At the Mustang 23-yard line, ball's placed in the middle of the field. Tigers moving from the right to the left. Split back by the Tigers. Duncan under center. Takes the snap. Going to run quick pitch out to the right. Going to go to Leyva. And nowhere to go as the Mustang defense just walls that one off. And look like Preston Hampson and Jackson Graves in on the tackle for the Mustangs. Going to bring up third. A loss of 1. Going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Tigers at the Mustang 24. Great job by Preston Hampson. Able to seal the inside gap and allow Jackson Graves to run free and able to sniff that one right off the handoff. Quick pitch, but Jackson Graves able to identify the pitch man and made a great tackle downfield.
Duncan under center, man in motion right to left, dive off the left side. Still on his feet, Mustangs pushing back. No whistle yet. Finally, whistles blown after forward progress. Juan Carlos Del Rio and Diego Soto. Also Preston Hampton in on the tackle for the Mustangs. Ball carrier for the Tigers, Austin Lasher. Gain of a couple is going to bring up 4th and 6, Mike.
Yes, sir. Like it's forcing another 4th down, a little bit more yards to go. As Electra last time on their 4th down on 4th and 2nd, they did a rollout. We'll see what they come out to here.
Duncan likes to drop back in the pocket and pass here. Going to run quick toss out to the left. Mustang defense going to swallow him up in on the stunt. And that's going to be Kyler Hibbler and Diego Soto tackle for loss. And quick toss out to Braylon Nader. Nowhere to go.
Kyler Hibbler just absolutely blows it up and able to make a great tackle. And Mustangs defense, like I said, get a shot of adrenaline, get going, and able to get the ball back in the offense's hands.
And the Mustangs do receive the second half kick. Mike, here with 7:29 left to play in the first half, leading 14-0 in the by-district round over the Electra Tigers. Mustangs come out in two-back gun. Man in motion, right to left. Quick toss out to Israel Andrade. He's going to hit the edge. He's going to gain about 5 on the play. Quick toss out to the left to Andrade. Lead blocking from the motion from Chris Gallardo. And a new little wrinkle there for the Mustang offense.
And now to here, it's like at some point, maybe within a play or two, you'll see a pass downfield with the Mustangs really kind of just setting things, getting the tempo going on offense, and kind of getting things settled down.
2nd and 5 for the Mustangs at their own 27. Ball's placed at the left hash. Mustangs moving from the left to the right. Two-back gun again. Twins to the near side. Jackson Graves tight end left. Newkirk takes a snap, going to hand it off to Andrade off the left side. Cuts back up inside. Looks like the football might be on the ground. We'll see. Well, if he fumbled that one, able to get it back up. And it looked like it popped out there for a second, Mike, but he's going to gain a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 at the Mustang 29-yard line. 6:25 left to play in the first half. Mustang 14, Tigers 0. Twins to the right for the Mustangs, sticking with the two-back. Andrade to the left of Newkirk, Gallardo to the right. And the Mustangs going to get called for procedure as 2 offside penalties on the defensive side, and now their first offensive penalty here get called for full start.
Yeah, and that one's going to hurt the Mustangs offense as they have 4 yards to go on 3rd down. That's going to drive it back with 9 yards to go.
And that does go against the Mustangs, moving back inside their own 25. Ball will be placed here 3rd and 8 at their own 24-yard line. This really changes what Coach Lowrance wants to look at here. Sticking with the two-back. Andrade to the left, Gallardo to the right of Newkirk. Newkirk takes a snap, rolls out to his right. Got backside pressure. Going to throw this one. It's going to be caught, tiptoed at the chains. Bryce Hill. We'll see if we'll see if they're going to move and see where the spot is. Should be enough to move the chains, Mike, and that will be a first down. Bryce Hill goes on the quick out there, Mike. Settles in the empty space there right on the sideline. Newkirk puts it on him.
That's a quarterback and receiver working on the same wavelength and helping your quarterback out, getting to that sideline, doing a little toe drag swag right there, able to get and advance the sticks.
Twins to the right, sticking with the same formation. Jackson Graves tight end left. 4-man front from the Tigers. Newkirk's going to take the snap, keeps it to himself, pitches it out left. Gallardo. Let's say it's a forward pass, incomplete. As he puts it on the turf. And as off the speed option had it there, but Gallardo, if he gets the pitch, he's off to the races. Goes off his fingertips, and the Mustangs, not as crisp as they've been all season.
I don't know what it is. I mean, that's the second one tonight where it's a pitch forward pass. I don't know if it's being closer to the equator or it's the bright lights here in Childress, but something's going on.
Newkirk in the gun. Takes a snap. Going to go to Gallardo off the left side this time. High stepping through traffic. Going to gain 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. After they got a gift from the far side line judge and said it was a forward pass. And to be fair, Electra got the same call there on their fumble pitch.
To his credit, he's all over it. He's right there in front of them.
Going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs at their own 37-yard line. Ball's placed in the middle of the field. 5:07 and counting here in the first half. Mustangs 14, Tigers 0. Mustangs do receive the second half kick. 5 seconds on the play clock. Trips to the right. Newkirk to the roll to his right. Got protection. Going to scramble. He's going to get caught by Abraham Segala. He's going to trip it through past the chains and out of bounds. That'll move the chains for the Mustangs first down.
Little Mustang flood as they flood over to the right side. Help the quarterback out. You got Segala just rolling out there. Find his open man. Able to advance it for a first down.
That will be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 48. Ball's placed at the right hash. And, Abraham in the flood, just that inside slot receiver, makes a great move, cuts it out to the outside, and Newkirk being patient, takes it one last second, lets him get open, puts it right on the money. Disruptive formation, Twins, trips to the left, gun right, man in motion with Gallardo. Gallardo going to keep it for Newkirk. Newkirk up the middle. That's out the foot race. Going to go to the 35, and Newkirk had one man to beat. Duncan making the tackle for the touchdown-saving tackle for the Tigers as Newkirk was ready to take off.
I think that was a separate play. He saw the defensive tackle fall to his feet. Newkirk just said, I'm going to call my own number here and go off that. And great play as Mustangs continue to drive downfield.
1st and 10 Mustangs at the Tiger 35. Ball's on the right hash. As Newkirk almost quarterback draw there, just cleared everybody out. And like you said, looked like it's going to be a little flare pass like they ran against Shamrock. Keeps it for himself this time, goes up the gut. Trips to the left, gun left. And they're going to go empty. Gallardo out in quads. Going to run the same thing for himself, quarterback draw up the middle. And Kyler Hibbler and Diego Soto just on the mission on playing a little nasty there on the linebacker, double team block, puts him on his back.
Little Vuja Day, same thing happened right there. Defensive tackle fell to his feet, and Newkirk calls his own number.
5-yard gain for Newkirk, takes to the 35. I mean, 2nd and 5 from the Tiger 30. Ball's in the middle of the field. Mixing it up here from the Mustangs, come out and wing to the left. Garrett Ashurst to the wing left, and the Mustangs are going to be called for a procedure again. Here, the offensive line, uncharacteristically getting pre-snap penalties.
Yeah, it's something that you have to clean up. Maybe you can get away with it tonight, but as you advance further in the playoffs, if you're so fortunate, you just can't make these mistakes.
Not sure what they call, Mike. They might have called offsides against, and they did. They called offsides against the Tigers. Must have jumped into the neutral zone and made contact, and that's what the emotion was from the Mustang offensive line. I didn't see it here from this angle that we're at. That moves the chains. Mustangs 1st and 10 from the Tiger 25.
Well, I beg your pardon.
Wing left with Garrett Ashurst. Newkirk in the gun, takes a snap. Going to go reverse to Ashurst. Ashurst cuts it back up inside, and
I think he was down. Yeah,
they're going to say he's down as he caught the football up, and head referee Whitehat is going to say he's down as the ball popped out. Don't even want to give him a chance to even think about it there, Mike. Is 1-yard gain there from Ashurst as he's made a living on that reverse set play there all season long.
And that's a little bit of a bread and butter play as some Mustangs, if they come out to a certain look, they like to base off that. But they take a timeout.
And head coach for the Tigers, Richie, wants an explanation. And the Tigers take a timeout here. And he says two fumbles there against the Mustangs. He wants an explanation there on the pitch. And then he's saying here that the Mustangs coughed it up, and they said he's down. He doesn't agree with the call at all, so he's having his peace of mind hurt.
All things considered, on that last fumble, looked like Ashurst's elbow and knee were down before the ball was set.
Sure.
But still, like you said, it's these little ill-timed penalties and a little bit of mistakes that Mustangs need to sharpen up.
2-yard gains and bring up 2nd 8. The Mustangs do receive the second half kick. Tigers took a timeout here with 2:48, and the 2-minute timeout will take place here in 48 seconds. Mustangs need to score. They do receive the second half kick. Want to go up at least 3 scores going into halftime against the Tigers. Tigers have had some plays and have controlled the clock, especially in the first quarter. 8.5 minutes held on to the football. Mustang defense held strong, kept them out, fortunately. But looked like the Electra was going to drive it straight down the field, score first.
That's a great point, Coach. And the Mustangs trying to fill in that gap, right? So they look to strike fast here, and you still have the 2-minute timeout, a host of other timeouts. You get in the end zone, you can maybe get some more points on the board.
Twins to the left, gun left. Newkirk takes the snap, going to hand it off to Gallardo off the right side. Looking for somewhere to go. Dancing, trying to find something, a little seam as the Tigers walled that one off. Going to bring up no gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. You're listening to Mustang Championship Football here on the Wheeler High School Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube and Facebook. We had some technical difficulties here early in the first of the game. Apologize for that here. 2 bars. If you're listening here on Legends 98.9, we're sitting at about 1 bar. So hopefully everybody can hear it. Yeah. Twins to the left, gun left. Newkirk takes a snap, rolls to his left. Wants to throw, sets his feet, throws a bomb up for Ashurst. Ashurst's going to go, and he's going to catch it. Touchdown. Newkirk drops it in a bucket there, Mike. Ashurst played a little mind game there. He got in behind the corner. Made a little fake inside, still covered, and he slips behind him there on the backside of the end zone, catches it right there in the bucket.
Yeah, find the man you trust, and Newkirk just lays one out there, and his receiver adjusts to the football, able to. The 2 defenders will have their backs turned, so Newkirk has Ashurst has the advantage right there. Makes a play on it, touchdown Mustangs.
Snap back, hold down, kick is up. Jesus Herrera, 3 for 3 tonight, and with 2:01 left to play here in the first half. Mustangs 21, Tigers 0, and now it should take us to the 2-minute timeout. We'll see as they get that 1 second here. Got homered again here on the clock.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
But, Mustangs right there, quick score and drive, Coach. 10 plays, 77 yards kept off that Newkirk to Ashurst, 22-yard touchdown pass as extra point is good as they lead this thing 21-0. 2:01 left in the first half. And what that does for you, Coach, kind of like what we were talking about, you still got the 2-minute timeout. You still got all 3 timeouts. Gives you another opportunity here.
And Jesus Herrera been handed the kicking duties. He's proven he's got quite the leg. And he's going to kick this one away here for the Mustangs. Back deep to return for the Tigers, Micah Booth. Going to be a squib kick on the ground, fielded. It's going to go to the 30. On the cutback, still on his feet, looking to come back on the ground. Popped out. Great hit by Aaron Barone. Helmet right on the football. And able to pop on top of it was Duncan.
Yeah, Barone with the stick right on the football.
Yeah, Austin Latcher, the returner for the Tigers. He's going to go for a 22-yard return, but almost a disaster for the Tigers as they caught the football up there on the Aaron Barone hit. Flag on the play here. We'll see what it's going to be called. Blocking the back against the Tigers, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout with 1:53 left to play in the first half. The Mustangs 21, Tigers 0, and they'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. We'll take one with them. This is Mustang Championship Football, Childress, Texas. Welcome back to Fair Park Stadium in Childress as the Mustangs extend their lead here, and with Mustang Championship football score guide, Dr. King.
Mustangs on the last drive go 10 plays, 77 yards, capped off by Newkirk Asher's 22-yard touchdown pass. As they lead this thing 21-0, and continues to tick as clock stopped actually at 1:42 left in the second quarter.
Duncan is going to run quarterback sweep off to the right side, gain 4 for the Tigers, going to take him to the 34. And the Mustangs going to take it with a